Our next theme is a society independent from population growth. Here are the presenters who will be joining us for this session. Please give them your full attention. Thank you, and let's get started. Now let's move on to the fourth theme of our pitch event, a society independent from population growth. To kick off this session, please welcome our first presenter, Lombi. So let's give them a big round of applause.
Uh, okay. Okay, so my name is Tomoharu Uchiyama, CEO of Rombi. So we built autonomous robots that support aging society. Sorry. Okay, Japan is one of the most rapidly aging countries in the world. And today, almost 30% of the population is over 65. And we believe that we believe that the logistic decline and people mobilities becomes limited. The local community also losing their vitality. So this is not only Japan's problem. It will happen in many countries in near future. So our solution is robots that automate short distance transport. So we start development from 2021, and since 2022, we working with Suzuki, with using their mass production parts. We built the robot strong in safety and low cost. Today, we operate 4 robots at 2 7-Eleven stores in Tokyo. They work every day from morning until night. What is the benefit of 7-Eleven? So with robots, 7-Eleven stores reach expanded from 500 meters walking radius to 2 kilometers delivery radius. So it's 16 times the area. So it make it possible to reach the people who couldn't walk into the store before. And also the 24-hour affordable delivery. So let me show you the demo. So ordering from 7-Eleven app, and the staff pick up the items and load into the cargo space. And we've already completed the system integration with 7-Eleven. So the robot knows the final destinations already. And under the Japanese traffic law, we are required to monitor real-time monitoring, but we can monitor one person to several robots. And of course, we automate the crossing also. And once it's arrived, we issue the QR code to the unique QR code and open it. So we've already completed more than 2,000 kilometers of commercial deliveries without single accident. So this is a roadmap. So by 2026, we automate goods transport. In 2027, we automated people transport. And finally, by 2030, we expand globally with starting Europe, where the aging is also accelerating. So behind this is the global team of 21 members from 8 different countries. And we are small, but our expertise covers hardware, software, and operations. And we are ready to expand the operations. So we are building not just a robot, but we are building the future of short-range transport with Rombi, and from Japan to the world. So we brought one robot to our booth. So please come to visit with us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Lombi. Give them a big round of applause. Thank you. And next, please welcome to the stage our following presenter, 3DC. So let's give them a big round of applause.
Hello everyone, I'm Takuma from 3DC Inc. and we are a cutting-edge carbon producer. And our new carbon material, graphene metal sponge, and called GMS, was invented in 2014 in Tohoku University. And we established this company with the inventor of this material, and I established this company in 2022. And for this 3.5 years from founding the company, we are rapidly developed the new businesses, especially in focusing on the lithium-ion battery market. So due to our updating rapid business development, we already raised around 5 billion Japanese yen, so almost 35 million US dollars. And after the closing the Series A round, we are accelerating to investment in the mass production factories. And we have the 3 locations in Sendai headquarters and research center in Kawasaki, and we have the factory in Gifu, the center of Japan. And I'd like to introduce our GMS material. The history of the ideal structured carbon started from the flaring, zero-dimensional flaring, and then one-dimensional carbon nanotube, then moved to the two-dimensional graphene. And 2 of 3 received the Nobel Prize. And our GMS is the next generation of ideal structured carbon that can make three-dimensional nanostructure for the first time. And property is very unique chemical durability and mechanical flexibility. And also the very unique pore can deliver the many material inside the GMS. So due to our unique properties, the potential market is very huge and widely spread, very variety fields, especially energy storage and industrial materials. But our business firstly focused on the lithium-ion battery market. And we are now providing our material to the lithium-ion battery 2 components, conductive additives and anode material. And the second side, we have also make the solutions to help the gigafactory electrode manufacturing. And from the material innovation and the combination of the electrode manufacturing solutions, we are aiming to achieve the goal that battery manufacturer everywhere in the battery can manufacture everywhere all over the world. And I'd like to introduce our leadership team. We have the many unique experiences across the range of the industries from the carbon R&D and battery R&D, and also the manufacturing team is a very strong experiences, and the strategy team has also the very unique experiences. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, 3DC. Let's give them a big round of applause. Thank you. And next, please welcome to the stage our following presenter, Imagery. So let's give them a warm round of applause.
Hi everyone, my name is Eran Ophir, I'm Imagery's CEO. Imagery is doing a software, AI-based software for autonomous driving. We do it with passenger vehicles and with buses. This is, in fact, the next bigger opportunity for AI. It is not AI on computers, it is not AI that is doing text or videos and so on. It is an AI that is moving machines in the world. Now, the unique thing about imagery is that we don't need pre-prepared maps in order to move. We see the road as humans and we create the map on the fly in real time. It's only Tesla and Imagery that has that technology. Also, everything that we do is based only on cameras. So, okay. Previously, there were small pods for autonomous transportation. But the public transportation operators, they don't want these because these cannot go on public roads and they are very slow and they are not allowed, they don't pass cyber testing and so on. Public transportation operators are used to operate big buses, regular buses. So this is what we do. You can see here different buses that we operate in different places of the world. There are buses here that could go on the road in Europe, in the US, and in Japan. In Japan, we already have 2 projects, one in Osaka with Osaka Metro, and another one in Tokyo. You can see this is a Tokyo line. So you can see here some of our partners, companies from Europe, from Japan, from the US. We are partners with NVIDIA. We are using NVIDIA's computing in our buses. Now, there is a video here. No. Okay, yeah, video. Okay. What you can see here is a bus that is running autonomously. The driver is not touching the hand. Now, in order to get a bus to become fully driverless, there are a few stages. There is very explicit regulation of how you get there. The first thing is that you need to bring a bus that meets the requirement of that country. And the requirements are very different between the US and each country. In Europe, we work in Germany, we work in Portugal, we work in France. The requirements are different. And same for Japan. Then, after you pass that safety, you need to do NCAP testing. NCAP testing for buses means 90 different scenarios of emergency braking when the bus is driving between 30 to 60 kilometers per hour and the bus needs to stop, like here, when something is happening. And passing score is 100. You cannot fail even once. And then you need to pass cyber testing, which is mandatory in Europe since August 2024. And only after you pass cyber testing, you can onboard passengers onto a public road, an autonomous bus on a public road. And eventually, you need to drive 100,000 autonomous kilometers in order for the government to allow you to pull out the driver. And that's it. The bus continues to run without drivers. So this is what we do in few countries, again, in Europe, in the US, and in Japan. You will see it in many places in Japan because the government has here as a plan that by the end of 2027, they want 100 cities in Japan with autonomous buses. So coming soon to your city. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Imagery. Let's give them another big round of applause. Thank you. And next, please welcome to the stage our following presenter, QuickBot Technologies. Let's give them a warm round of applause.
Thank you, everybody. My name is Daniel from QuickBot Technologies. We are a Singapore startup, and this is our second time here in the Osaka Expo. So we are here to introduce the world's first autonomous final mile delivery platform as a service. It's pretty mouthful, but let me start the presentation with some statistics. Right, everybody have used e-commerce. In fact, probably more than 50% of you guys have received your online order in the last 48 hours. And it could be your accessories, your clothing, and etc., etc. The thing is, last year in 2024, we were looking at a market size of 25 trillion USD dollar for a B2B market. Now, you might think that this will translate well for the courier companies because for every order, there will be a delivery. But the truth is, it is not as such. In fact, couriers like FedEx, DHL, UPS, they are the bottleneck. So what happens is that there is a lack of manpower. So what QuickBot does is that we will supplement the lack of manpower with our robotics and our AI. So what are we? This is our products and services. We have 3 key hero robotics. We have our QuickCat, which is our indoor delivery AMR. We have our Quick Fox, which is a long-distance outdoor delivery AGV, and our very unique Quick Box, which is a mobile smart locker that comes in 1, 2, 4, and 6 locker configurations. And all of these robots work in tandem because of our Quick Sync, which is our very own agentic AI interoperable platform, which controls all these robots. And other robots such as for cleaning, for security, and it also controls smart building infrastructures such as advanced elevators with API. But for older buildings that does not have an advanced elevator, so we have Quick IoT, which is our RMF module where we attach to the elevator, and then it becomes an entire ecosystem where our robots can do the delivery floor to floor. And last but not least, we have our Quick Hub. Quick Hub is our forward fulfillment center, and how do we do everything? So this is a good demonstration of what all the courier companies are doing right now. They have their own fleet of vehicles, and each vehicle will have to go to building to building. And even if the building is next to each other, they will have to park, drive. This causes a lot of unnecessary carbon emissions, and not only that, the drivers will then have to come out of the building to do the delivery floor to floor. It is very time consuming. So what we have done is we changed the entire model where we have all the courier companies, whatever they are, come and drop off their parcels for the day just one time to our Quick Hub. Our guys at Quick Hub will then help to sort the parcels and then use our robots to do the delivery. At the back end, our AI agent will then decide where it will go. So what we want to achieve is to reduce carbon emission by up to 50%, lowering cost by 50%, helping to supplement the manpower by 50%, of course, increase SLA by 50%. So not only for couriers, we are also doing it for corporations such as for banks, where they're doing internal secure documents delivery. For hospitals, it will be for medications from a central pharmacy to the respective wards. For hotels, it will be for back ends. And for institutions, we can do all that as well. We have a very aggressive pipeline. We are looking at Japan and in Australia for the next 4 years. I would love to show you more about QuickBot, like for example, our competitive edge, our videos, our business models, but I think time is very limited, so please add me on social, and I would love to discuss this more with you. I have a booth at FO5 in the Rising Star section, so yeah, feel free to come and approach me and we talk about robotics and the last mile delivery. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, QuickBot Technologies. Let's give them a round of applause. Thank you. And next, please welcome to the stage our following presenter, Buttervine MD. Let's give them a warm round of applause.
Hi everyone, my name is Randall Lin and I'm the co-founder of Vitruvian MD, and we're a multi-award winning fertility platform using AI for the IVF process. Now the world is getting older. I don't need to tell you or the citizens of Japan that, countries such as Japan and Germany are experiencing the lowest birth rates in the last 20 to 40 years, and the WHO expects this trend to continue well into the 2050s. What are some of the reasons for this? Well, the two main ones is that men today are actually less than half as fertile as men were 50 years ago. The reasons included in poor diet, stress, and other societal pressures. And on the flip side of that, if you look at what's happening on the female side, with females going into corporate and working for longer periods, they're now no longer having children at the age of 20, but well into their 30s. So you take these two compounding factors together and you have very, very low successful birth rates. IVF is a very high value and growing market. If you look at the global market, we're looking at about a $30 billion business. We are strategically targeting areas with high density and high value, which represent about half of those sectors, being South Africa, the USA, the Middle East, and East Asia. Within East Asia, we're specifically looking at Taiwan, Japan, and South Korea. Now, there's two main ways that are currently utilized to assess the best sperm, and that's primarily how does the sperm swim, whether it goes straight or as it goes fast, how does it look in terms of the shape and size. But our unique value proposition lies in the fact that we're able to assess the DNA integrity utilizing AI, and we've just been granted a US patent on this. This was me in Tokyo at the International Fertility Conference, one of the largest fertility conferences in the world, in April. We're very dedicated to this area, and that's us presenting our groundbreaking paper on DNA fragmentation. Similarly, we've had collaborations in Taiwan specifically with National Tsinghung University in Tainan, as well as with TMU in Taipei. So this is just a start. We're utilizing AI for sperm selection, but we've already signed up contracts and looking at partnerships to look at oocyte or the egg grading with AI, and then thereafter with embryos. This is our team. I'm one of the co-founders. In the middle, you've got Professor Byron Jacobs, and he's responsible for mostly of our AI development. And our team consists of biomedical engineers and strong disciplines in various areas. And most importantly, we've got a very strong advisory and research partners spanning the spaces of PathCare, for example, which is a very major pathology lab, as well as BioArt, which is a leading fertility clinic. What are we looking for today? Investors, we are raising a $2.5 million round. We are already 1.5 million of that is committed, and we're looking for pilots to have across the world. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Dr. Vian MD. Let's give them a warm round of applause. Thank you very much. And thank you to all of our presenters for their excellent speeches.